Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. This is part of my Steam cleaning series. I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually then arbitrarily rate and or review them to playtime. Now, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in this game. I played it a while ago. I have 11 hours logged. Just can't remember because it's been months and months since I played. So we're gonna, first thing we're gonna do is figure out what it is. Now, I played this a bunch on the PS2 when it originally came out. I want to go to Jara? Well, this game's supposed to tell you what you're supposed to do. Or was it? It was... Isn't there a place that says, like, what you're doing? Okay, hold on, here it is. South of the Giza Plains to the... Alright, we're going to the Garth Village. So, I played the PS2 quite a bit, never beat it. I got it when it came out for PC. And I have to say this is a great port. It looks good, runs great. The HD really pays off. My favorite part about Zodiac Age is the gambit system, where you can program your characters to do certain stuff, and I think that is really fun because you can opt in or out as much combat as you want. So when you're going through trash mobs, you can just let it roll. Like, for example, I don't have to do anything to fight this wolf here. They'll pull out the weapons, they'll attack, they'll do heals, they'll do spells, they'll steal from stuff. They'll get all the stuff rolled. I find that very, very nice. I think more games should take advantage of that. As far as the story goes, this one's totally okay. It's set in the world of Final Fantasy Tactics, a game I was not personally too keen on. I know that puts me in the minority, but whatever. I like what I like. Man, these monsters got tough. Plays Vaughn. Or we'll keep Vaughn. Bosch. We're playing as Bosch. One nice touch for this game that they resolved since the original version was that there aren't treasure boxes that you need to wait to open. That was one of the things that was really weird in the strategy guide, is like, if you want the Zodiac Spear, don't open these 38 chests. And it was super weird that that was a requirement to put on the game. It was like, hey, we're going to hide an ultimate weapon behind an arbitrary pile of chests that you may or may not know to open, and if you open any of them, and your game becomes basically, you know, stuck, unable to finish the Ultimate Weapons collection. Well, like, not like you need anyone to beat the game. The game itself is pretty easy. My favorite part, where is it? Nope, nope. There we go. Is you can set it to fast mode, which I think is just darling. Okay, watch, we can just go in fast mode and then just runs, man, just goes. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Nope. This fast mode makes grinding and traveling between locations way better. Now, it does mess up the in-game clock a little bit, but honestly, not a huge deal. The enemies being on the map and the auto-combat does leave your party members feeling a bit overly aggressive at times. Not the end of the world in either sense, but... Bring up the map. Okay. I want to go up and around. Oh no, a toad! Character progression in this game uses the gambit unlock board thingy. I don't know what to remember the name. License board. All right, progress. Osmone play. Osmone play. I mean, the bottom line, this game, I think, holds up surprisingly well. I feel that a lot of people missed it on the PS2. And with the HD and refined versions, licensed, there's a lot to offer. I've got 38 points and not buy anything awesome. Got a lot of things unlocked. I've been focusing on certain abilities. Now, one thing that they added in this game that the original didn't have was that you have 2 level up boards now, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, a little lightning pony. But with the fact that the AI does most of the fighting and you can program it very specifically, it makes this a much more chill game than a lot of other ones where I don't have to worry that much. Like, it'll just, you know, if you're not set up too poorly, you can just let it go. Like, it'll heal, and actually comes back automatically. And I understand that's going to be put things a bit on the easy side, but for the most part, I'm just like, cool, let's roll with it. This is definitely a AAA Final Fantasy, even though it's about a decade or two old. The accoutrements for the CG cutscenes are top-notch. There's a lot of additional side content, such as the elite hunts and stuff you can do. You can bring up your ratings and stuff like that. Lots of secrets to find. I don't think there's any crafting. I don't remember any. Left party. Zombie bash. Vivon. We'll be Vaughn. Pirates! But yes, I do definitely like the fact that the steal is automatic, so I don't have to like manually do it and set it up, and it always tries once, and you always keep your buffs active, and you always keep people healed. Just I can understand the complaints saying that this makes the game play itself, but it allows me to focus on stuff that is generally more interesting than just fighting the same monsters, pushing start over and pushing fight over and over and over again. Oh, we got a friendly person. A lot of Woo D, woos. This guy here. There you go, see, I cured automatically. So let's bring up the map again. Alright, so now we're just wandering around, looking, filling out the map. The license points that you earn are pretty chill also in that sense, where you'll earn some, but you know, you'll just hang out and not notice it for a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have 50 of these bad boys, and you'll unlock something, or maybe you'll save up for something specific. Aw, we're fighting the chocobos. Hybrid gator, what a weird monster. Hi, Potion. So I'm a bit overpowered license point wise for traveling 2. Oh no, we're exhausted. There's an additional mode you can play at the start of the game, which is the Trials Tower, and the points you earn from that carry back to the main game, and it's real easy to jump up hundreds, if not thousands, of license points by just running that through that really quick. And since you can set up a good AI to do it for you, it's kind of a nice way to get ahead. Glowmore Jungle. I think this is about where I got. I think I fought marbles, and then that was where I ended my PS2 run. Oh, so many little boys. We'll get a high chain here. 8. At least get 10. Another one? Oh, that's a different enemy. Oh, I don't want to lose my chain, but... Oh, well, what can you do? I mean, you could technically flee. Nothing here? This would have taken quite a lot longer time if it wasn't for the 2 times speed is what I'm running. You can go up to 4 times, that's a little bit too hard to process. Oh, there is a marble over here. Let's try and get my way through a cutscene or some event. Oh, that's a friendly. Anything down here? Well, what is this? Oh. Nope, don't get the pot. Red cat. Oh, right, now I understand. Now I remember how crafting works. This game, you don't craft yourself, but you unlock by selling to the vendors. You unlock items that become available then. So the more stuff you unlock or sell, you can get different reward kits and new items can be available. So you don't craft directly, but by bringing back resources, you get access to new stuff. Come on. Alright. Alright, there's something there that says exclamation point. Another barrier. Let's keep looking. Oh no, Bosch! Alright, we should... items. Echo herbs, ash. Then we should check for gambits. I don't know if I actually know how to res people yet. See, can I cast revive? No, I don't know how to cast revive. Someone does. So if ally is ally equals KO, cast res. Thank you. Then I can go back to party. And I can use another Echo Herbs. I could make a gambit for this, but you don't get silence that frequently. This is kind of the gist of it. I mean, the combat is where it is. The bosses can be very touch and go. That was a petrify, huh? That gold needle? Okay. So all the passageway here are blocked off. So I guess I need to go back into the plains and find the town there. Oh, a silver reward. The rewards get better when the chains get higher. Does have a nice autosave feature, which I think is great. Oh, this chocobo! Oh, that one was sleeping. That's just mean. I missed it though. I was sleeping. Yeah, overall, not a too difficult game. There are harder difficulty settings. There's New Game Plus kind of things. Like I said, you can easily jump ahead on the license board if you want. That has maybe slightly trivialized parts of it for me, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not here for a challenge, and like I said, the combat for the most part can play itself, and with the 4X modes, it'll auto-grind pretty quick. I would just like to get into a cutscene to show some voice acting besides the combat grunts. Let's at least try to go that far. But would this game be better if you were actually tapping the fight button? I don't think so. I mean, that's my own personal preference. Are you? The bird. Poach failure. I escaped. I didn't know the enemies would run away. Huh, there, okay. Well, whoop. Okay. Somewhere I haven't been before. Oh. Okay, well. As far as character design goes, I think they're really nice. I like, bring Balthazar. Oh, he's only 14? Obviously, I've been playing with certain characters quite a bit. So the license points are shared across the entire party. The experience is not. Only the active members get that. So maybe I should swap out a few active members. And it's fine. As said, this game is overall just far easier than the original release because of the second job grid, you get just a lot more points, things to put points into, which gives you a lot more abilities and health and basic attributes up and damage ups. I'm gonna flee through here. Fleeing allows you to say, I don't want to fight, and just keep on. I think that shows me, yeah. We're still gonna. I just switched to a party member who's not slowed if I'm gonna try to run. What's the basic story of this game? Gosh, to sum it up for what I know is everybody's kind of bummed that there's not enough wealth to go around, so you decide to steal stuff and in the act of stealing you inadvertently trigger a bunch of events to happen, and it finds out that like you come across hordes of impressive people like the Sky Pirates and the old captain of the guard, this guy here, and stuff like that, and you get interwoven into just some major political intrigue stuff. Want to go around? There's a loop-de-loop in here? Yeah, there must be a cave. A lot of enemies running away this time. Might over level here for these. Oh good, slow finally wore off. Alright, what's in here? I don't think this is the town I need to find. Zerton Caverns, halls of ardent darkness. They're not like I'm worried that I won't be able to kill them. What the? Refuse to die. Well, I don't think this is the town I'm looking for. There are some very tough monsters in caves I've explored and found out. So that means I need to go there, I think. So out of here... You know, there's a mini-map? I just remembered. There's a mini-map. Yes, yes, monsters. Not super interested in fighting, that's why I'm just in fleeing mode here. My goal is to get to a cutscene. Oh, I must have pushed the... Oh, I was wondering why I was going so slow. Oh, enemies around. Chocobos, giant snakes. Is this gonna be our town? Yay! So overall, I would have to say this is probably in my... Of the 15 Final Fantasies, this is probably my top 5, maybe my top 3. I saved. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Who are you? This is Garflands, no place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. As long across the ocean plains, they are warriors of great distinction. The fields of the plains trouble them not at all. You venture upon the plains alone, war chief? Again? Huh. What business do you have with the Gareth? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. This is your wish, war chief. If this is your wish. Can you pass? Not many introductions. I am Suppanulu, the war chief of the village. We got friends to go. War chief with protector, why have we come here? I see. The Nethicite. Speak the elder. I want a legit cutscene. I want some VO. No, I want to... Oh. You're not the shop. You're the shop. Sell. Oops. Oh, not those. All these sold. Man, I haven't sold in a while. Oh. I don't need Libra Gem. Poly hides. Alright, so we got the bazaar, which are things we get for unlocking items there. For selling certain sets of stuff, we get collections of items. Buy. Do you have any? Know all those? Oh, spells we don't know. And gun, bow, other upgrades. Yep. Alright. Can't go there. Herder. Warrior. Elder. Now I need to talk to Gareth. Oh, they want me to go to the... Listen. Even child asked me for others. The old war chief. I thought you were the elder. Warrior. Herder. Elder. Uh-huh. Not the only one who's asked. My chief. Herder. They weren't wrong when it says I have trouble keeping them all separate. Others cannot help. I have to beat this great chief. Must learn more about Netherside. I cannot turn back now. Please tell the great chief that I am royal line to Moscow, direct descendant of the Dynast King Wraithwall. Garth has passed down knowledge of the stones. There must be another side in Dynast King 1. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I looked in your eyes and see that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust, the great chief had crossed the bridge. That was easy. Meet with the great chief. Have we earned a voice acting? I think we have.
This Nethersite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
Oh no!
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethersite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethersite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethersite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethersite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethersite whom the Nethersite itself desires.
Oh, the little prince boy.
Larsa?
They mentioned another person was looking for Nethersite.
Dr. Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer.
So yeah, to
Lady
quickly wrap
Ash,
up here while this
let us
cutscene's
go to
running,
Bear Omasis.
I think this game
With the
still holds
blessing
up.
of his
The
grace, the
HD
Grand
deification
Curtius
added quite a lot to
Anastasis,
it.
you may rightly wear your crown.
Story has enough hooks to keep you
Declare the
going, and I
restoration of the
really
kingdom
like the
of
gambit system.
Damaska.
Wish more games
As
would adapt
queen,
to it.
you can
Gives you
call
the
for
option to
peace
play
between the
as
Empire
complex
and
as you want,
Damaska
or
and
as
stop
chill as you
Marquis
want, which I
Ondor.
find is a nice way to relax with an RPG instead of have to worry about like
How
all
dare
the
you
details
say
if you don't
that?
want to.
The Empire attacked us, stole all
Things
we
are getting
hold
heated.
dear, and you would have me save them from
Peace.
war?
Cheers.
Damaska would be the battlefield.